Olá pessoal, bom dia a todos e vamos com Jurassic Park novamente, tristemente, mas vamos começar agora o loading de 7 anos. Já deu a música. Não sei
So
se
what did you call those things that were chasing you?
não sei se o
Hairy sauruses?
Herrerasaurus from the Triassic era. Now that we've bred them, we can easily classify them as early theropod.
Oh, yeah, early theropod. That's exactly what I've been saying all these years. Right, Oscar?
Where's Danny?
Não sei onde está Danny. Olha o meu cão.
Decaf! You take the chopper. I'll check the perimeter.
É você que tem.
Stay put.
It's you 121, eh? I haven't seen one of these in a while.
Olha, já queria arranjar confusão. Homem.
Boy, your pilot's a real slob.
Keep your mouth
Por
shut.
isso que ela estava a tentar irritar o homem.
Don't even think about it.
Ah, pois.
Danny's. And it's jammed.
Então quando é que eu posso jogar mesmo? É que eu não quero estar a ver um pouco mais de coisas, né? Oh nossa.
Oscar!
O chapéu do
I don't like what's going on here, man. Decaf's gun's jammed, there's a blood trail over there, and he never leaves his helmet on the ground. Never.
Decaf is
Está demasiado
MIA.
baixo para mim, tá bom.
MIA.
Eu digo
MIA?
às vezes chega baixo.
No way, man. He was supposed to stay with the chopper. He's gotta be around here somewhere.
Oh no, céu Deus. Oh não.
Billy, you feel that?
We've already lost Bravo team, and
Billy!
Look, we are not leaving without Decaf. I mean, we agreed, right? Oh man, I will not let you turn this into Nicaragua all over again.
At ease! We've got a situation here.
Sim, é T-Rex a vir. Então é já para dizer um F, a dizer
Inside the chopper.
volta, dizer
Now.
os detalhes. Olha só uma pessoa que está a correrem connosco. Sem textura. Incrível. O que está muito pica-pau ali? Eu sempre vejo pica-pau
Oscar,
ali.
I've got no power.
I'm on it.
Vai. Bora.
Try it now.
That battery's not responding. Try another one.
E aí?
Did you see that, Oscar? I don't like when that happens. Pick up the pace.
Não, boas. Não. Carreira para tirar o coisa.
Try it now.
Vamos agora.
Try it now.
Ok, ele repetiu.
If you got another battery, try it.
I gotta take the other one out of the chopper first.
Vamos. Tira. E apanha a do final. Olha, calma.
Look, we gotta get out of here now. I know. I'm working on it.
Bora.
Try it now.
Hey, that's the bad one. Hurry it up.
Olá. Era do Mike. Era do Mike. Era do Mike. Aleluia.
We got power.
E agora pronto, vamos. Nossa.
You're a good little thief. You know how to open handcuffs?
So who's left?
Dr. Sorkin and her assistant. Then we get the hell out of here.
What about Decaf?
Decaf's dead.
I like your
Estou a ouvir
tattoos.
demasiados factos aqui.
Why don't you tell her what your tattoos mean?
Já.
What do they mean? The gravestones are for the people who died beside him. The skulls are for the people who died because of him. Tell us, where you gonna put Decaf's tombstone? You running out of room.
What did you say?
E aí?
Hey, come on. It's been a long day and everyone's just a little tense. Let's keep it together, guys.
I'm not afraid of you two.
Me? Yeah, well, I'm more of a lover than a fighter. But Oscar...
Incrível, que frame incrível.
The last person who made ill-advised comments on Oscar's tattoos now eats his lunch through a straw, sticking out of his neck.
Don't be fooled. You're in the company of killers. You're no safer than you were in the jungle.
Company of Killers. Oh, that's got a nice ring to it. Yeah, it could be a hit single. Yeah, you're in the company of killers. Yeah!
You need further proof that these men are crazy?
Okay.
This is what they do. They hurt people, and then they joke about it.
Speaking of jokes, Oscar, tell the one about the priest, the stripper, and the bucket of frogs.
Pay attention! This is how men act when they lack the courage to face themselves.
No,
Yay.
I like to look at myself. I mean, check out this gorgeous face. Who wouldn't?
I'm surprised you can see at all with your head stuck up your...
E aí?
That's enough!
Oh, boy.
What are you gonna do, kill me? You did that to me once already.
You're crazy!
I'm thinking of getting a butterfly tattoo. On my ankle.
I'm gonna carve the names of the people you killed into those skulls of yours.
Quiet.
Then we'll see how
Hey,
proud you are
Listen,
of him.
there's still more people who need our help. Whatever your issues are, you can work them out when we get to the mainland. And no, you cannot get a tattoo.
E aí? Sem tatuagem. Ha!
Dr. Harding. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. After we lost contact, I was worried something had happened to you.
We have had quite a day, Dr. Sorkin.
I'll bet.
Quase um
Systems are
skate
down
quatro
all
vezes
over
no
the damn
mínimo,
park.
Tiranossauro
Dinosaurs are
Rex.
running free. Ugh, bring the kids. Fun for all. Hey, don't worry, kid. We're fairly geographically cut off from the rest of the island out here. Nothing but herbivores around these parts. What's
Achim!
going on here?
Achim.
There were some
Vai aparecer um Velociraptor
complications.
T-Rex. Confia,
Who are
vai
you?
aparecer. Vai aparecer. Trabalhamos para aí, estamos aqui para realizar você. Nós somos uma banda. Chega.
Just your friendly neighborhood rescue team at your service, ma'am. I'm Billy Yoder, This is...
Look, let's just get this out of the way. I'm not going anywhere. This part of the island is pretty remote and is a long way from the predators. I'm perfectly safe, and I don't need saving.
That's not a good idea, ma'am.
But, since you're here, what you can do is start loading the stacks of bureaucratic InGen paperwork that's taking up valuable space. They were supposed to have sent for that stuff months ago.
Listen, lady, we don't have time for this. You either get in the helicopter peacefully, or I will personally knock you out, put you in cuffs, and throw you in!
You lay
Isso é
one hand on
poucas.
me and I will have you so ass-deep in litigation that you'll be reading legal text for a decade.
Yeah, you know what? If it'll help us get off this island faster, we'll move your boxes. Where are they?
Over there, at the loading dock.
You heard the lady.
Hey, can I help?
Sure, why the hell not?
Well, geez, don't be so excited about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. This is a big deal. I should be throwing a box-moving party.
Thanks for coming to rescue us.
It's what I do.
That and moving people's stuff around.
I could use a few good marks in my employee file. It's been a rough year.
I know, right? I almost got suspended for skipping class too much. Mom would have killed me.
Well, we all got problems.
Odeio os frangos no jogo, pai. Ah, só o...
Are you serious?
What? I'm taking a break.
Good idea. Don't want you to strain yourself.
So what's the deal? Why didn't you tell Dr. Sorkin why it's so important to get off this island?
Trust me, if we bully that one, she's gonna cause problems.
So what do we do?
Simple. Charm her. Look, all I need to do is get some information on this woman. Dig into her past. Find out what makes her tick. I'm sure if I say enough of the right things, she'll practically think getting off the island was her idea in the first place.
Hey, can I bum one of those?
tá fumado.
Okay.
É burro.
Ugh, smells like a barrel of wet dog hair.
I know, right? I don't get why dinosaurs eat that stuff.
So, who feels like carrying these boxes back to the helicopter? Me neither.
Damn.
I'm not moving these things. They look like they weigh a ton.
I think Dr. Sorkin said we're only supposed to move file boxes.
Oh, yeah. Well, good. Hey, Oscar. Was there any dirt on Dr. Sorkin in the mission briefing? If I'm gonna have to use the old Yoder charm, I'll need some intel.
Big time protester in the 70s, lots of animal rights crap. Handful of arrests for it. All of her InGen related history is classified. Said to expect her to be a pain in the ass.
It said that?
Between the lines.
Are you gonna do any work around here? What, are we union now? How the hell does Dr. Sorkin think we're gonna load all this crap into the chopper?
Dunno, but you better do it if you want to get on a good side.
Okay. Well, thanks. You've been a great help.
Vês?
If you want to tag along with us, that's cool. Just give Oscar his space. He doesn't do very good with kids. Or adults. Or animals. Come to think of it, he doesn't do very good with anybody. Just stay out of his way.
Entendo. E aqui
So,
mais uma vez.
Sorkin.
Hippie type. Got arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
So, Sorkin.
Hippie type.
Ah,
Got
ok.
arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
Tem mais alguma coisa aqui?
So,
Ah.
Sorkin.
Hippie type. Got arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
Não, eu só queria, eu só queria. Não, eu só queria. É. Não era resumo. Não era resumo. Pera. No. Pera. Era resumo. Uf.
So, Sorkin.
Hippie type. Got arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
Boas, já ouvi esta frase.
Wait here. I'm gonna go talk to Sorkin.
What should I do?
Wanna help?
Carregar caixas.
See if you can dig up anything interesting on our friend Dr. Sorkin in those file boxes.
Cool.
I can't tell you how many times I tried convincing him. The park should be a nature preserve. No theme park attractions, no cages. Hammond never really cared about the marvels I created for him. It's always been about the money.
Why have I never seen
Yay.
this? I thought I knew every dino on this island. I wonder what the outside world's gonna think of all this. The government of Coast...
Hey, you know who our prisoner is? Because no one else seems to.
Well, I've never seen her on the island before. I don't recognize her as someone who works for InGen. But I don't know everyone, so it's possible.
Wow.
I know that you're angry and scared, and you've got to be exhausted. What's...
Hey, Doc, you got a pharmacy inside? It's gonna be a long flight back if we don't get this prisoner either elated or sedated.
She seems harmless enough now, and she's adequately secured. Are you afraid she's gonna beat you up?
Well, I
Yay.
do have a history of women wanting to get their hands on me. You know, Doc, I saw some bites like that at one of my men back at the visitor center.
Mr.
Call me Billy.
Mr. Yoder, would you please tend to the InGen files like we discussed?
Yes, ma'am. I hate to interrupt, ma'am, but I really think we need to be going.
I'm afraid I can't, Mr. Yoder. Someone needs to tend to the dinosaurs during this disaster.
I'm sorry, Dr. Sorkin, but InGen wants all survivors back on the mainland as soon as possible. No exceptions.
Why can't it wait?
Look, Dr. Sorkin, we already caught one unauthorized trespasser. Who knows who else is on the island? Your life may be in danger.
I'll take my chances, thank you.
Yay.
Someone needs to speak to the board about protecting these dinosaurs. You believe in animal rights, don't you? Wouldn't you put your neck on the line for them?
Huh. You have a point. But as long as John Hammond is in charge, the animals are gonna need me here to ensure that they're treated with respect.
Listen, Hammond really made a mess of this place. You have no idea. There's no hiding his incompetence after this disaster.
Well, obviously that's true. If only the board had listened to my proposals. Instead, they just contribute to the paperwork in the file boxes you guys are loading.
Yay. Perderei meu emprego.
Please, ma'am, if we don't get you back, I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble. I'll probably lose my job.
Well, I don't wish that on anyone, Mr. Yoder, but I'm afraid it can't be helped. I can't abandon these dinosaurs just so you have a job.
Is there anything I can say to convince you to come with us?
If there is, you haven't said it yet.
Right.
Would you mind if I took a look at your wound?
Yeah, why not?
I've tried talking to her, Dr. Sorkin. It's no use.
Well, she'll need...
Dr. Sorkin,
As I told you, I'm staying behind to watch after the animals.
I'm sorry, but we really need to get you out of here.
Why?
We gotta get back because, you never know, the prisoner could have a relapse or something.
Highly unlikely.
Trust me, there is a very good reason.
Well, come back when you think of one.
Yay.
You know, if you're in some kind of trouble with InGen. I'm interested in hearing more about her symptoms.
Deixa-me lá ver se alguém encontrou alguma coisa.
So, what'd you find out?
Looks like Dr. Sorkin wanted to turn this place into a dinosaur preserve instead of an amusement park.
And InGen didn't go for it, huh?
Why would they? There's no money in that.
So Dr. Sorkin has a weakness for preserving wildlife. Good to know. Oh, that's a lot of rejected dino preserve proposals.
Yep.
You gotta hand it to the lady. She don't give up easy.
Ok, agora tenho de falar sobre isso.
What's the point of rebuilding? Hammond will kowtow to the major shareholders and cut every corner to recoup their investment as fast as possible, with no regard to the animals' welfare.
Hammond decide. What about our patient?
Dr. Sorkin.
Why do you think interrupting me is going to work this time?
Wouldn't this place be better off as some kind of dinosaur preserve? I mean, it's kind of stupid to treat these creatures like they're in some kind of circus, right?
Certo.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Yoder. But none of this matters if the board of directors...
I'm not supposed to say this, but I heard the board is going to hold an emergency meeting about, you know, new leadership. If you were there, you could act as a witness to the events that took place here. They'd have to listen to you.
That's true. I hate to admit it, Mr. Yoder, but perhaps you're right.
And our orders also mention an assistant?
David. Yes. I'm afraid David won't be coming back with us. He told him to stay away from the quarantine pens.
Dr. Sorkin, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Now, before we go, I have some work in the lab that must be completed first. Dr. Harding, perhaps you and your daughter would like to assist me. I've been working on a cure for one of our dinosaurs' nastier genetic disorders.
Oh? Which one?
It's dietary. Right up your alley.
E aí? Cura do Covid é o que é? Cura
Dr.
do
Harding, we've done it.
And
Vírus.
what exactly have we done?
Reverse the lysine contingency, of course.
Wait,
What's
what?
that?
InGen, Henry Wu, added a gene to the dinosaurs that makes them dependent on supplements of an amino acid called lysine. Without their weekly doses, they'll all die off.
You cannot give that to the dinosaurs. They need to be contained. If any of them get off the island...
Okay, listen. I've been working with the Parasaur's behavioral program for months now. If I go back to the mainland to fight for this place, they'll all be dead before I can get back, along with all of my research.
Parasaurs?
Parasaurolophus. They're herbivores, generally safe.
Let me give the solution to them, to see if it even works.
How many are we talking about?
Why don't you come out with me? See how much progress we've made with them.
Can we, Dad?
Fine. We'll go.
Cool.
I'm glad to finally have you out here, Dr. Harding, despite the circumstances. We've been doing some very interesting work with our parasaurs. Behavioral communication experiments.
You've interpreted their calls.
Some of them. And I plan to use that to get them out of the pen.
Out?
Well, I'm not going to treat their water with them still in there.
How do we know there aren't any bad dinosaurs around?
Então pessoal, o vídeo vai acabar por aqui. Eu espero que tenham gostado e adeus!